Welcome to this more or less spontaneous video where I want to talk about the Huawei Mate 80 Pro Max and HarmonyOS 7 running on it with the Celia assistant and its powerful AI and what it can do to help to automate or make your life a little bit easier. For that example here, I had to set the system language to simplified Chinese, but you will see that I can talk to it in English still, but you have to set it to simplified Chinese in order to use the most powerful Celia features here. So the scenario is as follows. I have the phone here in a phone stand and I'm working or I'm cooking. I don't have my hands free. I cannot do anything. I want to use my voice to tell it what to do, to connect via Bluetooth to my Huawei sound and then play back via YouTube Music a song. So let's try that. Xiaoyi, please connect via Bluetooth to the Huawei sound device and then open YT Music, search for the Beatles and play a song for me. And now let's see what it's doing. You will see in a second, because the device was locked, it's asking me to unlock the device via my face. And I go here with my face. Hopefully it's unlocking now. Yes, it's unlocking. Yeah, open up YouTube Music. And then hopefully searching for the Beatles. You see here, I had something differently playing. It's going into search, so it does not know about YouTube Music. It's not a Chinese app, you know, it's not working in China. But still, because it's doing screenshots, it can figure out the user interface by itself and play back something. In this case, advertisements. But this is working, as you see. Let's skip the ads here. And it's playing back the song. How cool is that? And another interesting example here, using my Mate 70 Air this time, also running HarmonyOS 7 because the Mate 80 Pro Max is charging right now. But let's perform a little test. I want to buy a new case for either this or maybe the Pure X Max that is MagSafe. So let's go onto Amazon and search for it. I do everything live here. This is why no cuts involved, so you know that I'm not cheating here. So let's do this. I need a new case for my Huawei Pure X Max that has MagSafe. Can you search on Amazon for your 5 top picks of those cases and give me the price and the availability and put it into a note in the Notes app? Thanks. Maybe I'm a bit too polite to this AI, but let's see if it can perform this task. It is going into this mode. Hopefully opening up Amazon just in a second. It's a local LLM. Sometimes if you train it, it gets faster. In this case, you see it is opening Amazon. This is a bit of a hardcore app because this one here is in German. I've set the German system language here. And you have things moving there. That makes it also a bit hard for it to figure things out. But I hope that it will figure out where the search button is and start searching in a second. If you have it static, not moving, it will be much easier for it, but it should be able to handle that. And we will see just in a second. Yes, it's going to the search bar, searching for a MagSafe Huawei Pure X Max case. Has 2 already, prices there, availability as well. You can see here, yeah, it's found free. And then we have an iPhone 17 Pro Max. I think it will get stuck there at the video because it cannot scroll anything anymore. I scroll for it now. Let's see if it can, when the video is like, if the video is playing back, it's hard for it to figure things out. And yes, it found an iPhone. Ignore the iPhone case and just give me then the free cases that you found and put it into a note, please. And also, yeah, the availability and prices, please. So I didn't find 5 cases, probably not available 5 cases on Amazon. So only the 3 cases that it found, hopefully, and put it into a note. Let's see if it can do it. It's a bit of a hardcore task, I have to say, especially with these moving items there. But so far, it's working fine. And whenever it gets stuck, it's like asking me what to do. So this is pretty cool. And oops, let's open up my notepad. Very nice. And it's creating the new note now. Hopefully, Yes, and hopefully pasting in what it found. So this is also cool. You can have your Celia AI give you a summary, do research for you if you don't want to do your research, and put it into a notes, and then you have it saved and can, because it's syncing the notes up with other devices, you can take a look at on your laptop, on your PC, tablet, or other phone even, and there you can see the free cases that it found, the price, the delivery date, and the availability, like in stock. And there's even like Prime, which means like fastest, this one here, and done. 3 minutes, 4 minutes now maybe, and it's giving me also like what it found there as well. But I can say, yeah, I can say thank you, don't need it. I can look at here and see the prices, delivery, and then I can decide on which one to buy. Very cool. All you need to do on your HarmonyOS 7 device, like the Mate 70 Air that I have here, to enable this more advanced Celia assistant is go to your language and region and set your language to simplified Chinese. Don't worry, you can still speak in English to it, like I demonstrated to you, but it needs to be. Otherwise, it's a dumbed down Celia assistant that doesn't have this feature. So I'm a bit hungry. I want to order something from Lieferando.de. Maybe something from Burger King on Lieferando.de. Let's ask Celia how to do it. Please open up the web browser, go to lieferando.de, search for Burger King, and show me the cheeseburgers that are available with their prices as well. And now let's zoom in a little bit. It's performing its action. And it tells you what it's doing, and in a second or so, maybe it's showing the browser, maybe it's not showing the browser. It will do all the actions. That's a bit of a bug, I think, that I noticed with Celia on HarmonyOS 7 is that you see it's not showing off the browser. It should show the browser now. It's doing everything in the browser in the background, but not showing the browser. And at one point, either it gets stuck, it will ask you what to do if it doesn't find the thing that it's doing. But whenever it has this glowing bar there, it is doing something. You can press on it and it will tell you what it's doing. So for example, now it's searching for Burger King. And yeah, it's already on the Lieferando website. In the background, it's doing it. But it's not showing the result. We have to wait and see. It will take a while. It would be cool, just like in the other examples, to see what it's doing. But for some reason in the browser, it's not working the way like this. It's like doing it in a non-visual way. I think it is a bug. It should show me the browser, but yeah, at one point you can also like minimize it, and because it's a bug, sometimes if you maximize it again, yeah, then you see what it's doing now, searching for Burger King, and then we can minimize it a little bit there and see what it's doing. It found Burger King there, and now it has to search for the cheeseburger. So is on the correct website, as you see here. I think the website is in English. No, it typed in cheeseburger, as you see. And now the only thing is like hit enter and scroll down a little bit, and there we have my cheeseburgers. And now I can add my cheeseburgers. When I did it before, it did all the steps. It was landing at the page where I have to pay and wanted a second authentication via PayPal, because this is a payment provider that I have, and that didn't work. But there we go. It's telling me about the cheeseburgers, how much they cost, and so on. So I can now order my cheeseburger here on Lieferando. How cool is that? So freaking amazing. Celia Assistant, Celia AI, even on the Mate 70 Air, even though this example on the Mate 70 Air was a bit long and took a while. It's a local LLM running on this here, which has like a little bit of an older CPU. You saw how fast it was working on the Mate 80 Pro Max. And I think it is working in general on those more powerful SoCs a little bit faster. But if you train this to the Lieferando website a little bit more, a few times, it will also learn from it and then makes it a little bit easier. The Bluetooth one I trained also like 4 or 5 times to make it as fluid and fast as possible. So if you have like a workload, a specific method to work, and you do it a lot of times, then this will learn from it and optimize it for this. This is so cool, so useful, and I think more powerful than Siri AI. It doesn't need any API calls specifically implemented in the application. It can just take screenshots, figure things out, even in applications that, yeah, it's a Chinese device. It doesn't know about YouTube. It doesn't know about Gmail. It doesn't know about those websites like Lieferando.de, which is a typical German kind of localized website. It can figure things out, even if it's in a different language. It can figure things out and perform it. I have other examples. I sadly cannot show it because there's still an embargo going on, but I have another example where I was telling it to search for an email by Huawei and specific products that will come out soon and give me a resume about when the embargo will be lifted and put it in my notes and such things. It did it. It found the email, put it in my notes. Everything worked as I expected. I didn't even have to touch it. I just told it, waited for 5 minutes, went back, and I have the notes application there and opened with all the notes there already in. And you can create even more complex situations where you can create a whole workflow for it. It can sort your emails, for example, if you need it. It can delete emails that are freshly coming in, that are spam or something. It can even answer emails. So it's so powerful that it can even answer emails. It can automatically answer to emails. You can, what I also tried out in the Telegram group is like, told it, please open Telegram, go into a specific chat and write this and that there and hit send. It worked. It is so freaking powerful that I would say this is the most powerful AI that you can get your hands on right now, if you can get your hands on a Chinese device, and you have to set it to Chinese language for whatever reason. I mean, come on, Huawei. Celia is working in English as well. Please enable this super cool Celia feature also when English is turned on. If you have English turned on, ask it to do those things. At least on HarmonyOS 7, it is telling you, this is not allowed to do in the system language set to English. Please set your system language to simplified Chinese and try again. Should I assist you with this? So freaking cool. But if you do it, it's worth doing it because it is such a powerful AI. And now I have to just learn to use the Chinese user interface. Anyway, if you have some comments regarding this, and if you have maybe Siri AI in the US and you're also trying out its AI capabilities, is it also as powerful as this one here? Can it work with basically every app? And can you tell it, like, go into the web browser, go into this website, do this and that? Is this working? Let's discuss down below. And that's everything for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Until the next time.